Big Joe Pyfer versus Adesanya. Pyfer with his NFL takedowns, who brawls like he's in a nightclub in Washington State, the northwest of the USA. I've never quite been there, but I definitely want to. Like the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You know, Adesanya is obviously on a couple of fights lost streak. I think he's actually lost 3 of his last fights, obviously since the Strickland fight. But he looked good in the DDP fight. I think that was one of his best performances, and to be honest with you, he started well against Nasiruddin Imavov. But the thing is, he has always been susceptible to straight punches down the middle. Now his opponent here, Joe Pyfer, is allergic to punches down the middle. He does not like to jab. He likes to set up big overhands, big meaty overhands, and that's what justifies the nightclub reference. You know, the path to victory in this fight for Joe Pyfer is 110% getting this to the ground. But Adesanya is very difficult to take down. He always has been. He's never really fought elite wrestlers, but he's fought some decent wrestlers like, you know, Derek Brunson. He's fought Cannonier, who's pretty good on the ground, who's pretty good at getting the fight to the mat. So I don't think he's going to be able to take Adesanya down here. And obviously, in order to beat Adesanya, you've got to stay on the front foot, who is a very good counter boxer, so that is easier said than done. You know, Pyfer's looked mid in a lot of his fights. You know, I feel like if he fights like he did against Gastelum, he might even get clipped, because he was on the front foot there looking for the finish. But then if he fights like he did against someone like Abus Magomedov, who is very patient, then, you know, he might just get taken to a boring decision. So I'm going with Adesanya to win this fight. I think he's going to do this over 5 rounds. Personally, I don't think instinct tells me he's going to get the finish. But yeah, I think he's going to be too much for Pyfer over 5 rounds. He just has too much of a rudimentary game on the feet, and I don't think his ground game and his ability to get the fight to the mat, obviously outside of other things and like body locks and whatever, is going to be enough to get Adesanya out of there. So yeah, I'm going to go with Adesanya to win this one.